Hello, Lizzie. Good afternoon.
Hello, Miss Angie. Good
Hello. How
afternoon.
are you today, Lizzie? How is the evening going? Do you still have will to live?
It's this afternoon is going perfect.
I'm very glad. Excellent. And how are the doggies doing?
They are doing great. Are barking in the garden.
As they always do. Mine are also barking in the yard, so I completely understand you. Liz, regarding, first of all, I'm sorry if I don't turn on my camera today, but I'm having like a slow internet, so I prefer to prevent like this thing getting me away. So if my internet gets better, I will definitely turn it on. Now, regarding your question, when you talk about temperature, like your body temperature, you always use verb to be. Okay, I'm
Okay.
hot, I'm cold. I don't know. What other thing? I'm
I,
chilly, for example, which isn't as extreme as cold, but chilly is like frijolito. Like
I'm
tengo frijolito. I'm chilly.
or I'm freezing.
I'm freezing. Okay. Well, chili, like frijolito. And freezing is rather like even more extreme than cold. I'm freezing is like, oh, it's super cold. It's even stronger than cold. Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
But you always use verb to be. Okie dokie, Lizzie. So now, how did it go with the infinitives and Jaren's home?
I did my homework.
Oh no, no, don't worry. I mean, you're the only one in here. Maybe this can turn into a private class. Maybe.
I did it.
Excellent. Very good, Lizzie. So, how did it go? How did you find it after the explanation? Like, still confusing and difficult, or it improved a little bit?
Uh, it's easier. A bit confusing, but easier than before.
Excellent. Excellent. Very correct. Okay. So, in that case, let's see, how did you do in the second exercise? Okay, okay. According to me, you started with we decided blank a new car. So what do you have in that one, Liz?
We decided to buy a new car.
Exactly. We decided to buy. Correct. Now, that's
Sorry.
no, don't worry, don't worry. It's okay. Very good. Now, in number two, how did you complete that one?
I regret um, telling you we don't lend you the money.
Perfect. Excellent. Telling. Very good. What about three?
I don't know. Peter
Okay, doke.
gave up smoking.
Exactly. Very correct. It's give up smoking. Gave up smoking because it's in past. But yes, Liz. Yes, you use the gerund form in here. Give me 1 second and I will find the exact rule. Okay, very good. Well, you don't have the verb stop, but it's a very, very close idea. So I stop. I terminated doing this action. You don't have any indicator that it was a temporary thing, but rather a permanent one. So you use the gerund form. If, on the
Mhm.
other hand, you would have said, like, Peter gave up to smoke. What do you
Mhm.
think about it? Would that make sense? Peter gave up to smoke. Is that a correct or not? What do you think?
Perhaps when you say Peter gave up smoking, is that he won't smoke perhaps in the moment. And
Uh-huh.
when you say Peter gave up to smoke, the meaning is that he won't smoke anymore.
Okay, okay, that's a common confusion, but not precisely. Give me 1 second and I explain you why. Just let me admit Karen and Ray,
Yes.
who is
Okay.
connecting to the audio. Okie dokie. Let me share my screen, like just in case. The first one is correct. We decided to buy. That's perfect. Now in here, I regret. Hello, Karen and Ray. We are checking some of the gerund and infinitive homework I assigned last class. I'm sorry that I'm not turning on my video for the moment, but my internet connection isn't cooperating today. So if it gets better, I will turn it on. Sorry about that, guys. So in here, Peter gave up smoking. In here, Liz, that is the only possible construction that you have, okay? Why? Because you're not using directly the verb stop. If you use the verb stop, for example, you could say, Peter stopped smoking and went to open the door. It's a temporary action, stopped smoking. But in here, specifically the verb give up, it's a phrasal verb, it is to abandon, like for once and for all, for good, give up. Okay, so by using the gerund form, gave up smoking, you're reinforcing the idea of permanent, okay, like never again, he's going to smoke, okay? So you reinforce the idea of the definite. Gave up to smoke is grammatically incorrect, okay? You never use the infinitive form with the verb give up, never, it's grammatically incorrect. Okay, Lizzie?
Okay.
Very good. So yes, in here is the gerund. So very well done. Only remember to smoke is not a possibility. Okay, now let us see. Karen, what do you have in number 4?
I enjoy. No, 5. He
4.
like
Mhm.
playing an airplane.
Okie dokie. Flying. What do you think, Liz? Do you agree? And you, Ray, do you agree with this answer? Or it's better to use an infinitive? What do you think?
I have to fly an airplane.
Okay, so why, Liz? Why are you using the infinitive? What's, well, let's give you a few seconds to think. Karen, why are you using the gerund?
Because I think the sentence is in past.
Oh, okay, very good. Like this heath, what do
No,
you think is the contraction of?
He was like, sorry.
Yes, he would like precisely.
okay.
It's not precisely the past, okie dokie. When you see, sorry, in the chat, I'm going to put the information in the chat. When you see this type of contraction, like the pronoun, the apostrophe, and the D, that's a contraction of the auxiliary would. Okay, the pronunciation, you never pronounce the L. You don't say would, like never, would. Okay, and would precisely is used for two things, for proposals and for the hypothetical. For example, so in the sense of a proposal, would you like to have a pizza right now? You know, like, would you like to have a pizza right now? I'm proposing you to eat that in this moment. Now, the hypothetical, I would love to go to the party, but I wasn't invited. Like, me encantaría ir, but I wasn't invited. Is the hypothetical. Okie dokie. So this is not the contraction of have, it's the contraction of would. And you always have that idea behind. Te gustaría, quisieras, it's like that sense. So it's not past. He would like. Now, Liz, you had a few seconds to think.
I got the answer.
What is the answer?
Yeah, because is here. After infinitive and gerund after certain verbs with to. And the example is would like, would love, would prefer.
Exactly. Perfect, Liz. Actually, yes, that is the answer. In here, infinitives, as you can see, we have these ones. Would like, would love, and would prefer are always followed by an infinitive, not by a gerund. Precisely. Precisely. As I told you, it's a lot of memory and practicing. Okay, so don't feel bad. It takes time. But when you have would contracted or in the complete form plus like, love, prefer, you always use the infinitive. He'd like to fly. Okay, now the pronunciation of this word. Aeroplane. Aha, you don't pronounce the A at the beginning. It's only E, along E, aeroplane. Can you repeat, Karen?
Aeroplane.
Exactly, very correct. All right, so now let's see. What about you, Ray? You have been very silent. What would you do in number 5?
To write picture postcards.
Okay, first of all, remember, when you pronounce this verb, you never pronounce the W. Aha, it's right. You pronounce only the R, right. And in here, why? Why to write? Can you justify your answer?
It sounds better to me than writing or writing.
Okay, interesting. So, do you agree?
No,
Why?
because after the verb enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
you must use the ing.
Exactly. You always use a gerund after the verb enjoy. Precisely. Thank you, Lizzie. I enjoy going to parties. You enjoy watching Netflix. It's always with an infinitive. I mean, with an infinitive, blah, with a gerund, guys. It's always with a gerund after enjoy. Now, Liz, what do you have in 6?
He offered to help with the cleaning.
Perfect. You have the verb offer, so you continue with an infinitive form. He offered to help. Okay, very good. Now, what about number 7, Karen? What do you have in that one?
Avoid making silly mistakes.
I do agree. Avoid making silly mistakes. Precisely. Very good. Ray, can you try it? What about number 8?
To be home at 11 o'clock.
Yes, I agree. Very good. Wanted me to be. Very good. Now, why are we using the infinitive in here? Well, first of all, we have the verb want, but then you have an object. My parents wanted. Who? Me. And as you have an object in here, then you don't use the gerund. You use the infinitive instead. Okay? Wanted me to be. Perfect. Very good. Now, Lizzie, number 9.
I dream about building a big house.
Perfect. Excellent. You have the preposition about, so building. Perfect. And Karen, let's close this. What do you have in the last one, in 10?
He advised me to not spend so much money.
Okay, I agree, it's the infinitive, but you cannot separate the preposition to from the verb in the base form. You don't separate them. So in that case, first the negative and then the infinitive. Not to spend. Okie dokie. You have the infinitive in here, but as it is a negative infinitive and you cannot separate these elements, you start with the negative word and, well, you have an object. Good? Excellent. Okay, so, well, I asked this question to Lizzie, but Karen, how do you feel with this topic now? Is it getting clearer or still confusing?
Yes, it was clear.
Good, good. I'm glad about it. Okie dokie. Ray, did you have the opportunity to put up to date?
I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling well
It
last
happens
days.
sometimes. No, it's okay. It's okay. It happens sometimes. But did you have the opportunity to put up to date with the
No.
material or not?
No.
Well, you have all
I'm
of the
sorry.
theory. No. I mean, it's up to you. I'm here in case if you have any questions or you need me to explain you something, which I will do if you have questions. Don't worry. In the group, you have a Word document that's called infinitive versus gerunds or gerund or infinitive, something like that. You have the theory in there in case you need to check out anything and ask me if you have questions, okay? Well, to the others, let us see, right? Try to keep up. In here, we have an exercise. It's basically the same thing. You have to fill the gaps with the verb in brackets with the appropriate form. Now, you have the options in the infinitive form. That doesn't mean that all the answers are infinitives, okay? In here, for example, I can't stand in queues, okay? The pronunciation of that strange word is queues, okay?
What is that?
Queues? Okay, queues is a synonym like for lines, like filas, queues, okay? Very good. So in here, what is the correct form of wait in this case?
Waiting.
Excellent, Liz. Yes, why?
Because we have mm,
Don't worry. Take it easy.
the stand is the, how did you say?
The verb can't stand
No.
or the cues or the gerund or the infinitive. What is it, Lizzie?
I don't know. Sounds
Well,
better.
okay. Like, teacher, bájale la espuma a su cappuccino, por favor, sí. No, it's okay. Very simple. Can't stand, it's one of those verbs that are
Okay.
always followed by a gerund. So yeah, well done. I can stand waiting, not to wait. Remember that can't stand, it's like no poder soportar something in particular. Okay. Very good. So now, guys, you have the rest of them in here. As you can see, they are only 16. Okay, so please finish the rest of them. I think that 15 minutes maybe are okay. 15 minutes tops, and then we check your answers. But please, guys, if in the process you have vocabulary questions or something you need help, let me know, okay? I am still here.
Okay.
Best of lucks. How are you doing, people? Do you have any questions so far? Or ahí va, ahí va? So.
So.
So. Okay, any questions I can help you with? Or you want to wait and try? Look at you, all concentrated. It's okay, it's okay. How are you doing, people? I'm suffering with you. Already finished? Or not really?
Almost finished.
Excellent. Very correct. So let's see, guys. First of all, the vocabulary part. Are there any expressions or words you don't understand in here?
Mm.
Or everything is clear regarding the vocabulary?
For me, it's clear.
Excellent. Okie dokie. Well, in that case, number 2. What is the correct answer in number 2, guys?
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Exactly. Very correct. You have wouldn't and the verb like, so you continue with an infinitive. Very good. Number 3.
Jim loves working in Thailand.
Exactly. Very correct. You must continue with the gerund. Now, in here, Ray, you have a th, okay? So you pronounce it as silent. Silent. Now, in number 4, what is it? I hate what?
To do?
Okay, do you agree? I hate to do?
Doing.
Yes or no, Ray? Come on. What do you think, Liz?
I hate doing the shopping.
Indeed. In here, you use a gerund form, not an infinitive. Now, in here, it could be a little bit confusing because we have the word shopping in here, okie dokie, and it also has an ing. This one only refers like to las compras, okay? This is the thing that you hate. I hate doing. That is the thing you hate. Doing what? The shopping. It's a gerund acting as an object again, okay? Now, in here, Karen. Here it is. Well, not here. Hate. Here it is. Hate. I started to read. I started reading. So, in the one hand, Liz was right. On the other hand, you were also right. This verb can accept both forms without changing the meaning. I hate to do the shopping. Still, you have the gerund in here. You never say, I hate to do to shop. That is completely incorrect. The name is the shopping, okay? To do or doing, both are acceptable. That's why Ray couldn't decide. He was torn between the two of them. Now in here, guys, 5. What about this one?
I forgot to buy milk.
Forgot to buy. Do you agree, guys? To buy is the only acceptable one?
I think we can also use buying milk.
Buying, yes.
Exactly. You can also use the gerund form and the meaning is exactly the same. I forgot to buy or I forgot buying, period. It's exactly the same meaning, no alteration. Now in number 6, what about this one?
Decided to stay in.
Okay. The only one or we have other possibility? What do you think? What do you think, guys? The verb decide.
Decide.
In here, as you can see, is not here, okay? But it is included in here. This is one of the verbs that only accept an infinitive, okay? only. You can never, never, never use a gerund in this case. We decided to go, I decided to stay, she decided to walk her dog, etc. It's always with infinitive, never with a gerund. Very well done, Liz. Now, in 7, what about this one?
To find.
To find. The only acceptable answer? What do you think? Yes or no? Don't get angry, guys. In here, yes, indeed. In here. Need. I need to change these glasses. So, need. Where is it? I cannot see it. Need. Not in here. Or you can see it, need. What do you think? Not in your list. So, what should we decide in this case? What do you think, guys? That's the only possibility, or also a gerund is possible? I need finding some information. I need to find some information.
To find.
Okay. Well. We'll check that one out. 8. My parents like what?
Like going for long walks at the weekend.
Okay, in here, walks. Now, that is the only possibility, Ray? Only the gerund?
I think yes.
Yes, indeed, like going. Now, in here, Tony gave up what? This is similar to a previous one.
Smoking.
Smoking.
Okay, yes.
Exactly. You reinforce the idea of the permanent by using the gerund. So yes. Now in number 10, what about this one?
I wanted to go and see Troy, but no one else was interested.
Okay, to go. In here, 11, offered what?
To take.
At the same time, look at that. Okay, in here, yes. Besides, you also have an object in here, us, to take us. Remember that you can only use objects with infinitives. So a gerund is never possible in this case, okay? Very good. Now in 12, what do you have in this one?
Claire refused to help to clean up.
Exactly, to help to clean up. Or even better, refuse to help cleaning up after the party. That's even better. You have a preposition in here. So Claire refused to help. It's the infinitive, yes. You can use to clean up. It's not incorrect, but it's better if you say cleaning up. Like, what did she refuse to help with? With the cleaning up. So you transform this into a gerund and it's a little bit better, okay? Good. Now I tried what?
To persuade.
Okay. To persuade him. Exactly. In here again, you have an object. To persuade who? Him. So it's the infinitive. Very good. Do you mind not? What?
Smoking.
Smoking. Correct. It's a gerund form with the verb mind, okay? In here you have a negative, but it's exactly the same than with the infinitives. Not to go, not smoking. You always use the negative particle first, not, okay? Now 15. What about this one?
everybody really enjoyed dancing the cha-cha-cha.
Exactly, very correct. Enjoy takes gerunds. Very nice. And in 16, finally.
Lionel admitted eating my chocolate mousse.
Exactly, very correct. Eating, the gerund form. Okie dokie, guys. So how did you feel with this one? Did you struggle exactly the same, or was the process a little bit faster or easier? How do you feel?
Was easier.
I'm glad about it. Okay, Ray says so. Very good. And what about you, Karen? How do you feel?
Yes, I think it was easier.
Excellent. So, in that case, in that very good case, let me think. Okay, so for example, Ray, is there anything you have quit recently?
I'm sorry. Well, I didn't hear.
Is there anything you have quit recently?
No, I think not.
Okay. So, what do you miss most about your childhood then?
Okay, I think the less responsibilities.
Okay, the less responsibilities in here.
The less
Having
responsibilities.
less responsibilities, the gerund. You need the gerund in there. Tener what? Less responsibilities. It cannot be isolated. Having less responsibilities. Like which ones? What responsibilities do you have?
Well, right now I don't have because I'm sick. But normal, I have my dogs, clean the house, prepare for the college, and all of that stuff.
Okay. Normal or normally?
Normally,
Normally. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's see. Karen, what do you often discuss with your friends when you hang out with them?
Um, mm, I don't know. We discuss things about work.
Huh?
That's it, I think.
Okay. About work or about working? What is it in this case?
About working.
Okay, interesting. You have the preposition about working. And are they positive or negative discussions?
Uh, um, both of them, but in more cases, there are negatives.
Okay, in more cases, like más casos, or en la mayoría, in most cases?
Most cases.
Is negative? Oh no. Well, being an adult sucks, right? Completely.
Yes.
I know. I can relate to that. Okay, now, Lizzie, what do you always avoid doing until the last minute?
I think is cooking. I don't like cooking
Okay, why don't you like cooking?
because I'm very lazy.
I don't think so.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you always leave cooking for the very last minute.
Yes, only when I don't have enough money to buy foods, prepared food, or when that is not able to prepare food for me.
I won't blame you. I guess that at the end of the month, it's like, no, please, I don't want to cook anymore. I need food. I need money. Yes, I understand. Okay, excellent. Well, let me see. Ray, what is something you started to do but didn't finish?
I think learning Taekwondo. I never finished my belts.
In which one were you left at?
I was doing my blue belt exam, but I never presented.
Presented it. To talk about this.
Presented.
Presented it. Oh, and why didn't you? Didn't you want the belt?
Yes, I wanted, but I have some problems with the school.
Damn it. Okay. Okay. Would you consider taking up again Taekwondo, the Taekwondo thing?
I think now there's more than 5 or 6 years I don't practice Taekwondo.
Oh, it's been a while then. Okay. Okay. Well,
So
interesting.
probably I will need to start again in the
Yeah.
white belt. Like, oh no,
With the children. No, not true.
not again.
Not again, exactly. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, now, Karen, is there anything specific you would like to learn?
Yes, I would like to learn to swim.
Okay. To swim or how to swim?
How to swim
Okay. Why? Why is that important to you?
because I I'm afraid to the water.
Okay. I'm afraid of. You
Of the
always are
water.
afraid of something, afraid of water. Oh, so it's like facing your fear, learning how to swim.
Yes, the most of the times I'm afraid of the beach specifically.
Oh, okay. So like the sea, the big vast blue sea.
Yes.
Okay, okay, very interesting. Wow, that's really facing your fear, not medias tintas. Okay, interesting, interesting, very good. Well, now, Lizzie, what are
Okay.
some of your hopes for the future?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yes, of course. What are some of your hopes for the future?
Hopes for the future?
Yes.
Um, mm, hopes like what I want to do?
That those would be goals, you know, like hopes for the future. How do you expect for things to improve in the future? Personally or generally, whatever you want. What are your hopes?
Having a better job.
Okay, okay. Not bad, huh? Not bad. It's better to cry on a Ferrari than crying in the subway. Like, definitely. Yes, if you're going to cry, better doing it in a fancy place, drinking margaritas or something like that, obviously. Good. Oh, good. Okie dokie. Now, Karen, what is something you love doing, but you don't have enough time for?
I love playing guitar, but I don't have too much time to do it.
Okay, wow. When did you learn to play the guitar?
When I was like 15 years old.
All right. And what kind of things do you play or do you like playing?
I like playing classic music.
Oh, fantastic. Who is your favorite composer?
I don't know. I don't know that.
It's okay. You always need to find for your favorite composer, but in the meantime, you can enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very good, Karen. All right. All right. Very good. Well, Ray, what is something you can't stand doing?
There only can be one.
As many as you wish, as long as we have time, you know.
Okay.
Go.
Doing dishes. I don't like it. It's
Ooh.
the worst activity you can do in the kitchen.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree, especially when they leave like pieces of food in the plates and they are all wet. Oh,
Or when you're finishing and then someone come with another plate.
exactly.
Sure.
Oh, permisito, sorry. Oh, yes, yes. I agree. Which other thing can you stand doing?
Stay close to box. I
Why?
don't like them. I think they're gross. Really, really.
But like any bug, even butterflies and things like that?
I don't like butterflies.
Oh my God.
The only type of bugs that I tolerate are bees and ants.
Oh, well, they
That's
are very
because
important.
I respect them.
Yes.
The others I'm very afraid of.
Okay, that was unexpected. All right, all right. I cannot blame you. Tarantulas, yes, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I love animals, but I'm not so sure about bugs.
I
Yeah.
love bugs.
You like bugs, Lizzie?
I love bugs. Oh,
Really?
bugs, yes.
Which ones do you love the most?
But you have seen the biggest, like the Hercules beetle or
Yes.
reindeer. No, they're as big as my hand. It's not normal. It's not supposed to be like that. They should be little, tiny.
Small, small. Yes, small. It should be small. I have to agree on that one. Which one are your favorites, Lizzie? Which bug do you like the most?
The ones who are similar to a leaf.
Uh-huh.
Their name is, well, here in Morelos, they are called mantequillas.
Mantequillas, no idea.
Yes, are like a leaf. They are very big. And the mantis and all the spiders and the cien pies.
Ah, the centipede.
Yes, the centipede.
Centipede.
Yes.
Oh my God,
They are
Liz, you
toxic.
really love animals.
Centipedes
Respect.
are dangerous, really dangerous.
They are.
You have seen the bite of a centipede? It's like you have points of a surgeon because they put their little feet on your skin.
Oh,
Yes, once
I have a friend. I have one centipede. Bite him all of this like that.
Bite him or beat him?
Beat him. It's like a tattoo. It's a scar.
Oh my God. What beat you, Liz? Did something bite you before? Oh, Jesus Christ. And I scream like a freaking girl with cockroaches. I cannot imagine a centipede. What the hell? Oh my. Respect, Liz. Respect. You're the toughest person in this classroom. Definitely. Okay, guys. I have one final question because we started a little bit late. So one final question, but it's a general one for you. What is something crazy you would like to try?
Eating tarantulas.
Oh my God, like in the Amazon or something like that?
Whoa.
here
Easy Chinese people. Not
the-
everything is suitable.
Edible.
Edible.
So trying tarantulas. Oh my.
or
Okay.
perhaps, how do you say alacrán? Eating
A scorpion.
Scorpion.
scorpions, yes.
I know that in Durango they sell lollipops with scorpions inside. Maybe you can go there. Okay, interesting. Liz, respect. What about you, Karen? What's something crazy you'd like to try?
I don't know, maybe I would like to try to jump from an airplane.
Ooh, skydiving.
Yes.
Excellent. Ooh, excellent, excellent. Skydiving. What about you, Ray?
I think mountain bicycling, I think.
Mountain cycling.
Mountain cycling.
Mountain cycling. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting, guys. That's the name of the activity. So cycling, the yard. Okay. I have wild people in here. I like it. I like it. Very good, guys. Maybe one day we should hang out, but not in Zoom, you know? So thank you very much for coming to the class, guys. Please study your gerunds and your infinitives, okay? Give it a second read or whatever, because we're going to continue with pure speaking, okay? So you get used to use the correct forms, okay? So give it a second reading. Thank you very much for coming. Have a lovely evening. Misbehave, but take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week, guys. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. See you
Thank
later.
Teacher, see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
guys,
A
bye.
pleasure,
Bye.
guys. Bye.